environment is very important to us because we're an island province. So we feel that any effects on the environment will come back to us. So we really have to take better care of our environment. And it's always the idea of sustainability, because in governance, if you're working for development and you want that development to last for generations, you have to think of the sustainability. You have to think about whether the resources will be enough. And I think that's one of the major sources where people get their income as well, from fishing, from farming, from a variety of things. Some of the initiatives that we've taken includes the trash in a bottle program, because we know that plastic is a big issue, proper disposal, etc. So we've come up with the trash in a bottle program where we buy back bottles but filled with plastic. So the citizens can fill up these water bottles. They can come in different sized plastic bottles. And they can fill that up with plastic, and once they've done that, they can bring it to the municipal hall, and we would purchase the bottles with plastic. The municipality of Odiongan also has an ordinance. This was carried out in 2012, banning plastic bags and styrofoam. So as a secondary packaging, for example, if you go to the store, you buy something, that should not come with a plastic bag. So we are currently enforcing that, and we encourage everybody to bring their own recyclable bags. We're developing the mangrove area, and we're also making it a place where associations can put in, say, they can culture fish or they can culture crab. So it becomes linked, the economic aspect, and the environmental aspect. Because if you if you show people that they can earn a living while at the same time protecting the environment, then it becomes a bit easier. Also, we have the marine protected areas. So we have 3 marine protected areas and fish sanctuaries here. In these areas, these are no fish zones, no take zones. So the fishermen cannot catch fish within that area. So that ensures that there's a place for the fish and other marine resources to breed. So on all the councils, there are people from the non-governmental sector, from the women's groups, from the religious sector. So as much as possible, all the councils, all the special bodies in the municipality will have participation from other stakeholders. So that's one component. So at least at the policy-making level, because it's the committees and the councils that decide on certain matters and make recommendations as well regarding the different sectors. So that already helps because they have a voice in terms of the policies that are made. In the implementation, of course, we try to tap as many people as possible. We reach out to them. Before, there was a lot of flooding, a lot of problems with the drainages, because people are just building whatever, whenever, wherever. So now we're trying to make sure that the construction is regulated. So as the town progresses, at least there's a plan where things are, if you're building it appropriately and things like that, and if you're not endangering any resources. So we've relocated people from the mangrove areas to other parts of the town for the protection of the mangrove, but also for their protection in case there's flooding and those kinds of things. So I think the conscious and conscientious use of space is one of the ways in which the municipality is now trying to carry out sustainable development. Because we're ensuring that we're not just using the resources and the land haphazardly, but in a more organized way. I think if anybody's really interested in development per se, then the environment has to be a big component of that.